Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We are the Quillbot Pacifists! We recently won a war, although one of the planets we took did get a rebellion in response. I think most of the other ones have finished building enough defensive bots that they won't go, although, I don't know. Hopefully the sector governor is going to be doing enough for that. We'll see how it goes. In any case, we still have most of this land. We're going to go and colonize a new planet over here, which we've been delaying for a while, apparently. I don't know.
Successful.
What's this? Nanomechanics. Oh! Engineering Facility 1. Building build speed. It's probably repeatable. We're going to do that. Did we find a ring world? In the sanctuary system. Oh! How did we not actually spot this thing before? That's not unbeatable by us. I mean, not with our current fleet right this second. But overall, I mean, make sure we can't scout these things. Massive ring world surrounding the star in the sanctuary system. I've only seen ring worlds as part of a fallen empire before, so this is different for me. Preliminary scans indicate it was built eons ago using the material of the system's innermost planets. The ring world has 4 habitable segments, each seemingly home to a pre-space civilization. Really? Must have been one of those zoo fallen empires. There's a large space station of some kind located between the ring worlds and its stars. We're receiving transmission on screen. Welcome to the Sanctuary, Sapient. This fully automated facility was established 74 million cycles ago to serve as a nature reserve. Our self-sustaining biome segments feature a selection of non-intelligent flora and fauna originating from 4 distinct biospheres. To protect these fragile biospheres, access to our facilities are currently restricted. Do not approach this facility under any circumstances. Our sensors show sign of civilization. I mean, in 74 million years, things probably evolved. All species present in our biomes were thoroughly cataloged when the sanctuary was first established. Records indicate that none of them displayed intelligence levels approaching sapiens. Your sensors must be mistaken. Do not approach. Who created this? The facility was created by the Jimio over a period of 412 cycles. It was completed and fully functional 74 million cycles ago. The last recorded visit by a Zimio vessel occurred 67 million cycles ago. There are no recorded visits by Zimio or Zimio-affiliated vessels since that date. There are 38,201 failed attempts by unauthorized vessels to access this facility on record. Okay. Automated service of the sanctuary bid you a pleasant day, Sapient. Stop. Where's my fleet? You are gonna leave, my friend. Get the fuck out of there. Because they're set to aggressive mode, so bad things could happen there. Alright, unrest and things.
System survey complete.
We want everyone to merge up, please. Mining core. Who's this guy here who's currently idle? Oh, he's still waiting for some upgrades. Go ahead and get upgraded. Upgrade somewhere else, it's fine, because otherwise it's going to take forever to do. And some of these things are still building ships and things like that, so that's going to be okay. Alright, system surveyed, so it's mostly going to be a lot of this stuff, which is fine. Can't complain about that.
System
so Earth.
survey complete.
Yeah, I'm going to finish that cruiser, then do the colony ship. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, we don't have the battleship destroyer, or the battleship yards, which is fine, because it just makes them build faster, not cheaper. Still, it might be good to pick up at some point. Alright. Upgrades are happening. You're going to relay with the ships afterwards, which is all good. Do we have anything going on here? No, you're done. Alpha Centauri still got a lot of work. Ooh, it's got some upgrades pending. So let's do that. In terms of Science Lab, let's go ahead and get some biolabs up here just to try to balance out some of these science rates. Assembly patterns, 25% greater build speed. That's going to be good for the territory we just took over. There's the battleship assembly yards. On the other hand, Giga Cannons. Really pricey, though. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, there we go. Fighters. I want to improve our fighter wings. We got partial tech towards and everything. We're going to do that. Probably we'll get the ability to get the level 2, maybe even the level 3 research, like back to back to back, and that would be very handy. Construction ship here. You can go ahead and build a mining station.
Construction complete.
Spaceport is completed its queue. So the colonization is on its way. You guys are upgrading your stuff. You are done upgrading, actually. So, 24,000, you can go and take care of these mining vessels over here. Definitely, clearly. So go ahead and do that now.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, dark matter. 20% more physics research. Again, I'm a little concerned that it might be some weird side effect, but we'll see. What are you? I'm worried that, like, if we've got to do this to lead to some other thing afterwards, but Let's go and clear some of these things. You know, X-ray lasers, we don't really need, but it kind of annoys me that we've got a bunch of incomplete stuff. And who knows what we might want to decide to throw into our designs later on. Oh, there we go. Actually, improved fighter wing. We're going to work on that. Because level 1 wings, I don't think are an upgrade over the amoebas, but the level 2s definitely are. Even the level 1s might be. Ancient mineral processing hub. We've encountered significant, I think that's over here, ancient mine drone presence in the Hithara system. It appears to be a major mining and mineral processing hub, perhaps the last of its kind. Sure it is, or let's see what we can learn from it. Yeah, of course we'll try to learn from
Log adjusted.
it. Research.
Special project complete.
Leaving the ancient mining drone mineral processing hub undisturbed was ultimately a wise decision. By observing its monotonous rhythms over an extended period of time, we've been able to identify several systemic techniques in its automated handling of raw materials that surpass our own. Gives access to the droning optimization edict. Oh.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Okay, now go blow everything up. So we're settling over here. Once that settlement is complete, we will blow up this frontier outpost. Actually, I suppose we could blow it up now. Like, the influence would drop, and then once it actually settled, it would grow again. But I think I'll wait, just because I don't want to give up any of the territory we've got. Construction ships are done. Now that this is within my border, let's go ahead and prioritize getting this stuff hooked up. And this construction ship over here. Oh, this is now within our borders as well. Thank you very much. Blow that up. We'll probably have to sign a science ship over here in a moment. That is a big station. Not that bad boy. Maybe there's more stuff I could have done with these guys, but... Exterminate. 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 At some point, I'm going to stop being afraid of settling near these stagnant people. They still have superior fleet power, but... I don't think that's going to last for very much longer. I don't know. Maybe they can muster like 100k in ships. That's entirely possible. Maybe I'm feeling my oats a little too much with what I've got here. So if we do that, will you go and merge? Mine joining base destroyed. Mineral processing hub we observed in the system has been destroyed. Significant stores of raw and processed minerals were jettisoned and made planetfall, so it's now richer in minerals. I think maybe, like, our other option, if we hadn't observed them, was just to blow them up right away. So, I guess it just unlocked the edict, and then after that, we're like, okay, now we got this going on. We're going to move towards the amoebas over here. And then once our fleets actually merge up, we'll go for the big things. I would love another science ship, but I'd have to hire another scientist, which costs us like 90 or something, because... robot stuff, and we've got other things we want to do with the points. Like, once the system is settled, we'll go and settle some more stuff over here, for example. Special projects. That's in the Hithira, so yeah, I'm going to send a science ship over here right now to research the projects, and then actually survey this after, because it might be a really rich thing for us. X-ray lasers. Oh, we can get more labs. You know what? Let's prioritize unlocking the labs here, because that's the end of the lab queue, and will give us the ability to upgrade. We'll be spending a lot of money to finish the upgrading, but we'll get a lot more science out of it. There you go. Everyone's merged up. Good. Just take out more of these weak things. Yeah, I would love a third science ship again. Not that we have that much more territory to finish exploring, but I don't know, there's a good amount still. And I can't run the edict because we really don't have enough influence.
System survey complete.
Boom, 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 boom. Good. All right, 45,000. I have no idea how bad the automated Dreadnought is, but I got to assume that 45,000 fleet strength is going to be sufficient. One would hope. And there's a couple of relatively large planets here that we'd probably love to colonize. So let's see what we can do there.
Ship fragments dissected.
More ship fragments.
Technological acquisition successful.
Tech finished. What's this? There's our improved bomber wings. Can we get the next level? Well, there's the battleship assembly yards again. Building build speed plus 50%, and it's a rare. And there's a level 3. No, we'll take the 50% boost. That is a lot of build speed. Okay. Dreadnought. The Dreadnought. So we're going in with 25 and 14 ships. Hull is... oh, it's just question mark, so we don't really know how we're going to do.
Construction complete.
Fighters are going to go in there. They're completely expendable. still at 25 and 14. We are doing damage to it. We're going to lose at least one cruiser here. We're really not going to lose very much. This looks like it's going to be a pretty easy battle. I don't think we're going to lose a battleship, which is great. Another volley of our little amoeba fighters. And we can finally explore this system. I don't know if we get anything for just blowing this thing up by itself. We do. Dreadnought disabled! We've managed to disable the automated Dreadnought in the Korea system. Despite its punishment it took from our ships, the structural integrity of the warship's massive hull remains largely intact. Our boarding parties found the mummified remains of the Dreadnought's alien crew still manning their stations. Before expiring, they activated some kind of automated patrol mode, which limited shipboard AI has been locked in for the past 7.8 million years. Although it would take an incredible amount of resources, some of our engineers believe that the Dreadnought can be restored and put back into service with our fleet. It would certainly make for a powerful flagship. Okay, that's a lot of engineering research. The credits are fairly meaningful as well. The minerals a little bit less so. I'm really curious as to what the ship is. I suspect it'll just have, a bunch of pretty advanced tech, whether or not it's actually going to be that meaningful. But I feel like it's cool enough that we have to go for option number 1.
Situation log.
So that's what we're going to do. What do we need to actually send there? Construction ship.
Construction complete.
Well, I happen to have a construction ship available right now, so let's go ahead and give it a go and see what'll happen. Watch it, go berserk. That is a lot of minerals over there. And I'm going to get you to come over here and survey this system, please. Because I want to double-check these planets and probably colonize them relatively quickly, because they're going to be cheap to colonize. I don't expand our borders, but that's okay.
Technological acquisition.
All right, you are going to go and repair. I mean, you'll self-repair, but we're going to speed that up a little bit. Biolab's coming up. Good. There's the Gaia creation tech. I don't think we need that. Cheaper leader recruitment cost, honestly, is not a terrible thing. Let's go and get the fleet doctrine here. This might be a prereq for something else that we care about. Some things that are important chains have a little icon for it, but not everything does. And there might be other enhancement to starports. I don't care necessarily about building that particular enhancement for my star bases, but there might be something else beyond it that actually is important. So we'll see. So you're going to repair. Oh, arrested development trait. This is a story of something. I don't remember the narration intro to Arrested Development. I was going to try to make some sort of pun and reference or something, and no, I got nothing. Oh, we found an anomaly there right away. Okay, good. Wonderful. Find some good stuff. We got an idle construction ship way over here. There we go. I guess we'll do this one because it's got some science, although there's more science over here. Tell you what, we'll just queue that up. Queue that up after. Cool. All right, we're going after an Aether Drake. We can do it, guys. We lost, I think, 4 cruisers in that last fight, but that's it. I expect something fairly similar over here. Look at that. Oh, it's charging its laser. All right. Again, cruisers are taking some of the brunt of the attack, because they're a little bit more further forward as well. Huh? I believe... Why is something firing off that way? I believe this is the anomaly we're just looking at. Crystal Cluster is a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged, and translucent. Remains secure in QBS Seeker Vessel's tractor beam, but our experts will need some time to decode its content. Special project has been issued.
Situation log adjusted.
So, do the research project, and then go back to surveying the system. And then I got a battle to look at. Yep, we've lost 5 more cruisers.
Surface settlement established.
Okay, they're sparkling. Oh, it's because it's firing at the frickin' fighters that are going around. That's what's happening. Alright, it's about to finish. Alright, screw it. Let's go for the Gaia thing.
Special project complete.
Okay, we decoded the codex. Holographic data documents the terms and conditions for a trilateral trade treaty between 3 major alien powers that once dominated this quadrant of the galaxy. Context eludes us, and the details are meaningless, but Science Officer Autonomous Drone 46 feels that this find will prove invaluable to improving our own ability to communicate with alien forces, not that we need to communicate with them. Yeah, the XP helps, I suppose, but nothing else matters. Actually, I think I think level 7 is actually our XP cap, our level cap right now, so I suspect our scientists actually don't get much from it. Dragonslayer! The formidable Aether Drake has been slain. The exceptional bravery of Admiral Autonomous Drone 5 and the first combat swarm will not soon be forgotten. The planetoid the beast guarded so jealously can now be safely exploited. Who knows what treasure the creature might have amassed over the aeons. We're going to get 300 influence, and we get a Empire-unique building, the Dragonslayer Monument, which doesn't really sound like the sort of thing our robots would build, but it's still neat. We are capped on minerals. So first of all, let's do a round of upgrading, and we'll probably build some more ships. Build pop. Energizers. Here, 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 here. Drillers. Here, here, here. Researchers. There, there, there. And we're going to clear all the blockers. It's going to burn through a good number of minerals here, although we'll probably hit our cap again relatively quickly. We still got some empty spots. We'll deal with that after. And I guess we can start on buildings. Dragonslayer Monument. So it doesn't matter where we build this. Mr. Output by building. Talk to the monument. Yeah. Other things. Just Empire unique. 15 unity. There. We don't have to replace something with it. And I guess we still need the control center just because it's 5% more robot resource production. That's going to be fine. We'll obviously want the upload link over here. Want the Betharian power plant. We'll need at least a power grid. I don't want to like build things that we might be replacing later on. I mean, at least some of these will be that. And at least some of these will be some regular mines. Okay, we'll have to come back to this system after. Alright, but that's properly colonized. We've got a good amount of influence now, which is great. I could go and rush out here and colonize that, but let's go ahead and pick this one up, because it'll just keep making everything... That's still 104? How is it still 104? I thought it would have gotten cheaper from this. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Drop onto the energy over there. That's going to be okay. And the size 20 over here, we will colonize you from another planet. I'll drop you on the energy here. That's going to be fine. I'm not really looking at adjacency bonuses, which I really should be looking at more, because the adjacency is actually quite cool. Also, I think people pointed out that the mineral silo, yeah, gives +1 adjacency bonuses. So I never build it because I don't care about the capacity, but the adjacency actually might make it meaningful in some scenarios. I guess we probably have some more factories to upgrade. We've unlocked Fair Neola Tech. What are we furthest behind on? Society research. Not a terrible surprise, really, given our proclivities for, you know, killing everything that has a society. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it's really making me laugh. You've got that. You've got a 12. We could pick that up. It might push our borders out a little bit over here. I'm not sure. That's just a frontier outpost. Yeah, it wouldn't really push too much, but it might guarantee that we keep some of this land. Meh. I don't know. Let's take a look at our sectors and see who needs some money. There we go. It's another good way to drain our minerals, actually. We're pulling all the energy out, and we're actually making over 100 energy per tick right now. Very nice. We could really build up a bunch more ships, but we're okay. Speaking of ships, I'm going to explicitly get you guys to go and repair. I think, and I know I keep like zooming out a bit here, I think we've dealt with all the threats.
Construction complete.
Except for possibly taking care of Sanctuary. So, we are going to want to max out a bit more. Did we get any more tech? Yeah, we've got our Gauss cannons.
Construction complete.
And with this, we're really using the little guys to protect against little ships. One fighter, one bomber. I'm okay with that. Flags haven't changed.
Special project complete.
Oh, the Dreadnought was repaired. Excellent. Armory situation's the same. Everything else. Oh, we get better sensors. We need more energy. I'm going to cut out one of the shield. Oh my god, off by 5. That is really annoying. I'll drop your sensors by 1. There you go. Just to round it out properly. We need better reactors still. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So I should tell you guys to go and do an upgrade somewhere. So Dreadnought has been repaired. This is a day of significance. Our skilled repair bots and engineering units have finished their work on the ancient Dreadnought we disabled in the Koraya system. The massive warship has received its full crew complement and has been declared ready for service after conducting space trials. Oh shit, this has got 5,000 strength by itself? Large phase disruptors, guardian point defense, large plasma cannons, 0-point energy reactor. So it's got tier 5 shields, tier 5 armor, tier 5 reactors, and some good tech. It is not like heads and tails above what we've got, but it's certainly, you know, better. Can I hit G to merge you guys up? Why? Because this one's
Ship augmentations completed. Planetary settlement.
If I do this, I'm gonna try to merge you up. There we go. Okay, so you can't merge it with the guy who's upgrading.
Procedure.
So yeah, we'll go and bop those guys. And yeah, we'll go ahead and build a couple more battleships in a handful of different areas here, just to make sure we don't fart around and fail to like properly take advantage of all our strength when we go after the ring world. So it does look a little bit scary. Oh, it's this button I'm looking for. Derp derp. Surface umbilicals, while you're in orbit, you're cheaper. If I build this, then the ships you build end up being cheaper, which I guess is fine. Should probably get that going everywhere. I'll worry about it later. But yeah, we'll build the engineering bay in all the places to keep our upkeep a little lower. Engineering bay, I don't know if he makes science, but what the hell, let's do it. Okay. Right, so we want to take this for more Unity output. So we should hopefully get the full 30%, because we've got a lot of... No, we've got 5 unique ones, so we'll get 25% bonus to Unity. Still, it seems like a good investment as a way to get Ascension perks maybe a little bit faster. There are techs that give you Ascension perks as well. I think here's where that dragon was, so we're going to prioritize researching that. Construction ship over here. Do that and that. Lovely. So yeah, we've definitely lost some strength there by clearing those guys out, because we're a little bit lower than we were. How do we feel about our cruisers? Not that we have very many, but do we still want some? Again, the big ship mostly looks... The battleships basically take care of everything. I guess the one thing that is a threat to them is the fact that they can just be hit by very large weapons and can't really dodge, right? The little ships, little empty... You can just make, like, empty corvettes that dodge everything. But that's stupid. Come on. Come on. It's stupid. I don't want to do that. Wow. It's a 30-30 system, first of all.
Systems
the Dragon's Horde. One planet. Alright, that is pretty significant. I will say. Oh, and we've got the monument, which is already being built, which is good. But yeah, we'll be going after Sanctuary. Just going to make sure we've got more ships. I'm going to move you to this wormhole. Traverse suddenly... Oh, the glancing hit. We get 150 engineering research, which is less than half of a month worth of our research, so really not very meaningful right now. Man, these guys are really loving to spend their minerals, which is good. They're probably upgrading a lot of stuff and building population, so I can't complain about that. So you're done. I think... well, I'm curious about what's over here. I'll manually do that, and then I'll probably automate you. If I just hit that... Oh, you know what? That's also good. Those are places with space amoebas, so they might turn out to be good systems. They'll all get checked out. We've got a lot of influence. Traglanon is done. So now if I go and try to colonize here, have you been discounted at all? Yes, slightly. Complete. So we'll go ahead and do that. And here should give a decent amount of adjacency, plus, you know, take advantage of the energy tile by itself. Polaris, you know what? We're finally going to settle Polaris. Maybe not. Maybe it's still too much of a risk. Well, we can take a look at the planning mode. Is colonizable, sorted by size. We're already going there. Where is this? Size 20 system. Oh, in one of these districts. Yeah. With really good adjacency setups. Awesome. Okay, we'll just stop now so we can save some influence for whatever emergencies. There's a faster building speed. I think we're going to appreciate that a lot. I'm going to go and finish some of these partial things, because it's kind of annoying me that it's not there. Although, if we've got any engineering facilities, we want to make sure they're upgraded to the max. So you know what? Never mind. I'm going to get the better labs. Unusual energy readings, that's fine. Construction ship is idle here. You're going to go to...
Complete.
I was going to say to Trabber, but we've got a construction ship that's doing it for us because it's in a district. That's very nice. Or sector, I should say.
Construction complete.
All right. I actually do appreciate the sectors looking after themselves like that. So I really won't have to worry about developing this place quite as much because they're doing it on their own. We'll still have to science ship some of the stuff over there, but that's okay. All right, 51,000 power fleet. I'm trying to look. It's like, okay, that's 5,000. Let's round up. Call this 15, 17, 25, 30. Oh shit, the order just changed. I just can't read that one. 35. Call it 45. Call it 50. Oh, okay, no, we can't go. That is way too much. Now, we might not literally engage everything simultaneously, but that's not great. So we're just going to tell it to return to the closest starbase, and we'll have to wait for some more tech. I mean, we could build up more ships. We're not quite at a limit, but are pretty darn close to our limit here. Oh, microsingularity. Cool. More science is more good.
Construction complete.
Upgrade. And actually, we need more buildings over here.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Oh, asteroid sighted. Yeah, we'll have to go and take a look at that in a second. So yeah, there's a plan. Like, these do generate science, not as much as the fully upgraded science labs, though. Although they're probably cheaper overall. Yeah, they're free. That's right, I remember now. You know what? Screw it. We've never gotten around to building one. And a war factory. Done. Everything's got a building here. Looks like it to me. And over here, we cleared all the blockers. So let's go ahead and get some researchers here and here. Energizers there. Probably more researchers there. And there and there, I expect. And we can't build the Betharian yet. Yeah, you need to upgrade your central building first. Okay. And Balawar, you're groovy as far as I can tell. All right, we've got an asteroid sighting. Heading here, we've got to go and blow it up, which should be really easy. You can actually pretty reliably blow these things up even quite early on in the game. Actually, it looks like the space station is engaging. The space station's going to go and blow up the asteroid for us. Cool. Physics lab upgrades, very nice. 0-point reactors will be stupendous for our ship upgrades, actually. We're going to go and grab those now. Big upgrade, but that's okay. We blew that up, get 1,000 murals. Isn't that lovely? And do another round of upgrading. So I'm holding shift here so that it's going to upgrade to the level 3 and then the level 4 physics labs. Well, we have a lot of physics labs here. I think it's one of the things we were behind on for a long time. And so we really built a lot of them. Yeah. So our physics thing is really going to pull ahead from the others. But that's okay. Our new planets are just going to focus on something other than physics labs. And that's going to be fine. I mean, it's not like there's a penalty to unbalanced research. It's just, you know, you want to get all the research. And so you may as well fill in where you're lagging behind. Idle construction ship way over here.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
There you go. You can do mining stations,
Complete.
research stations, mining stations,
Surface settlement
research
established.
stations. You can come over here, mine all that, mine this, mine, and research.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Okay, so we have too many things. I think I'm going to expand this sector over here. To that planet. And then we might continue on over there as well. I'm still at 6-5? I guess so, huh? Oh, I can finally go, because you're an actual planet that's, like, colonized and done now. Yeah. So this frontier outpost over here, I'm going to finally blow up. Because we shouldn't need it to expand things. Is this actually a settled planet? Oh, it is! Oh, okay. So, manage sector. You can go and grab that too. That gets us back to 5 of 5. Very nice. And we'll make sure this sector has a whole lot of minerals going on. Boom. Okay. And yeah, I prefer to extract as many minerals as possible from the sectors and then distribute them
settlement procedure
when I get an
initiated.
opportunity. You've expanded over there, so actually, well, I'm going to wait for this to pop, and then I'll probably queue up a bunch of population on it, and then I'll go and give it to the sector. And actually, I should have done that here. Build pop. Actually, let me clear your blockers. I think building pop goes out of their money. Maybe it's the other way around. It might be the blocker clearing. But I'm going to prioritize it anyway. Build pop. Drillers.
System survey
Energizer.
complete.
Driller down
Technological
here.
acquisition successful.
I think they're moving their stuff around. Here, I'll pay for some more stuff for you. What is this technology? Engineering facility 2. Good. We're going to want to, yeah, right away get the next tier. I mean, obviously we need, you know, stronger ships to clear out whatever the heck is going on over there.
System survey
But
complete.
I want the faster science rates as much as possible. Because clearly, we've already built some of the engineering things and some of the biology ones, but we need to make sure to get them to the absolute max. Because otherwise, it'll be a little weird. We'll end up, like, repeating a bunch of physics research and then still not have finished some of the core important ones and some of these other things. Now, I have been able to build megastructures for a while. Wasn't doing it at first because we didn't have the influence, and not doing it now because, actually, we still have planets to colonize over here. So, you changed your color. You were purple before, I think. So, we don't have to rush
System survey complete.
to build the megastructures yet,
Construction complete.
but maybe soon. Still didn't get any.
Construction complete.
Hey, we got the Gauss cannons here. Hold on. Oh, these are cruisers. We didn't actually get around to upgrading the cruisers. That's right. I think I was looking down here. I looked at their defensive stuff, but I forgot about their weapons. Did we get... oh, we were missing an antimatter reactor as well. I'm going to cut out the medium shield, replace it with armor. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, we don't have any cruisers in this. Yeah, look at that. Dreadnought. Neat. It's probably worth spamming out a bunch of cruisers.
System survey.
I mean, they do tend to get obliterated, but they're still pretty useful. Upgrade you, and I'm going to clear all these
survey
blockers.
complete.
Yeah, so you could do this in bulk, like, just queue up all blocker clearing. I don't care about the order.
Construction complete.
There you go, and more importantly, we are going to build pops everywhere. Researcher, probably, like,
Construction
all researchers.
complete.
I need to make sure they get this to at least size 5, so that we can build the better building and then start doing some, like, just build all the things that we truly want to build in the end. You can be an uplink node over here, because we're clearly going to want that as well. All right, well, I guess we're going to put a cut in here. Combat Swarm, we've got nothing to do with it. I mean, we could go after this Dimensional Horror probably, but it's not in my borders, so what's the point? Soon we go after Sanctuary. Soon, but not yet. We're getting the better reactors. We get our level 5 guns. We got the mega guns. Now, the thing is, the size X. There it is. That I think the very first time you unlock one of the X weapons, you unlock the Spinal Mount bow. So we're talking about large weapons. Now we fit a ginormous. It's like literally going down the spine of our ship. The whole thing is just one giant mega gun. It does a crap ton of damage,
System
but
survey
obviously isn't
complete.
good at like shooting down little things. But that's okay. That's why we've got our fighters. We could maybe just go dual fighters at this point. There's the hangar core here. Just has the one hangar bay. I think I still like the point defense option, although we haven't been teching up our point defense very well. I still don't think we need the afterburners, although better turning speed might not be terrible for this big ship. We are poorly
System survey
energized.
complete.
That's what we need to point the, here, I'm just going to put that in there for now. But obviously that's going to change. I'm not going to upgrade any ships to this. We're doing the 0-point energy right now? Yeah, 28 months, that's going to be great. And I didn't actually check the numbers before and after. I'm assuming we're making a more powerful ship, but I don't actually know. like in terms of actual, like both in terms of the effective strength of the fleet, as well as is it actually going to be better for taking this out.
Construction complete.
All right, we got too many systems, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and bulk clear a bunch of this stuff. I guess I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to do the normal thing where I just clear all these, I spam down some population, and then I'm going to give something to a sector. I don't know what or where. I'll poke around a little bit and figure it out. And then we'll have to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, folks. See you then.